Apple has just received FDA clearance for sleep apnea detection on the Apple Watch. But there's something you may not know about how this feature works. To sidestep recent legal hurdles, it ditches the blood oxygen sensor entirely. A good approach? You be the judge. The company has launched its latest smartwatch just a few days ago. The Series 10 comes with some design tweaks such as a larger display and size options and a thinner case, but it's relatively thin on the ground as far as new features. Perhaps the most interesting feature that we did get is sleep apnea detection. That is also rolling out to Watch Ultra 2 and the Series 9 device, but not to older watches. When a court ruling threw a wrench in Apple's plans to use blood oxygen data for sleep apnea detection, the company didn't miss a beat. Instead of scrapping the feature altogether, Apple's engineers went back to the drawing board and emerged with a workaround. Enter breathing disturbances, Apple's new metric that turns the humble accelerometer into a sophisticated sleep sentinel. The smartwatch focuses on the subtle wrist movements associated with disrupted breathing patterns. Sleep apnea is essentially a breathing disturbance. Individuals with the condition stop breathing for periods while they sleep. Needless to say, this can be dangerous as it can stop the body from getting adequate oxygen. Apple's solution requires patience from users. You will not get your results the first night or the second. In fact, the feature requires 30 days of information before it starts spitting out a sleep apnea assessment. In the meantime, you can check out your breathing disturbances data in the Health app. The info shows either elevated or non-elevated readings. The company reports that its sleep apnea notification algorithm was developed using machine learning techniques and a dataset of clinical-grade sleep apnea tests. The company states that the feature underwent validation in a clinical study, suggesting confidence in its accuracy, despite the absence of blood oxygen data. Nevertheless, one cannot help but think that oxygen levels would need to be monitored for more accurate results. After all, this is the approach other brands are taking. For example, Samsung with its Galaxy Watch has integrated blood oxygen measurements in their FDA-approved sleep apnea detection features. This contrast in methodologies suggests that blood oxygen data may contribute to a more complete assessment of sleep apnea symptoms. In any case, it's better to have the feature than not to have it. Sleep apnea is undiagnosed in a lot of folks. They don't realize they suffer from it. Something like this Apple feature may be needed to tip them off. They can then get a proper assessment in an official medical setting.